Welcome to Game Lab. Let's go over the interface for Game Lab first. You should probably know what the word interface means though before we use it. An interface is simply how we interact with a program or piece of software. This is the interface for Code.org's Game Lab. It's how we tell Game Lab what we want our program to do. To get to Game Lab, we go to Projects and Game Lab here. In Game Lab, we have 3 different work areas. The work area on the left-hand side of the screen is called the viewer. This is where you can see your program when it's running. There is a run and a stop button, a show grid checkbox that allows you to more easily plot your shapes on the screen. In the center is the toolbox. The toolbox is where you'll find the blocks that are available, hidden under different categories. The categories that they are grouped into are world, groups, control, variables, sprites, which is a term that many of you may not know. Sprites are computer graphics that can be moved or changed on a screen. And then drawing, math, and functions. To use a block, you simply drag it into the work area. And change any of the features that you need for that specific block. On the very right is the Workspace. This is where all of your code goes. When you are working with code, you drag it over, and if you want to delete it, you just grab it and drag it back to the toolbox. You can switch between the blocks view and a text view right here. And you can also click on version history to go back to other versions of the game. So it'll go back in time, much like the version history that you would use in Google Docs. Up at the top are the buttons that you will use for renaming, sharing, remixing a project, and creating new projects. Rename. And save it. You will share links with me to see the things that you've created. You can remix, which is taking a project that's already been done and giving it a new name and then adding stuff to it on your own. And you can create new from the top here as well.